Hey guys, today I'm basically going to be going over some tips and tricks on how to get a Royale in Season 7. First off, I'm going to say is that I'm not a pro. I'm nowhere near pro status, guys. But some of these things I've noticed help me land more victory L's and less L's. So I was hoping I can give some of these tips to you guys, help you guys maybe get your first dub or even your 100th dub. But, anyway, so this is my tips and trips Season 7 Fortnite video, guys. So here we go. So first off, what you're going to have to do is pick a location. So for beginners, I would suggest going to Tilted Towers, or maybe even going somewhere further out like Wayland Woods or Shifty Shafts, or well, that's not far out. Well, Wayland Woods or like Snobby or something on the edge of the map, so that you can get custom and used to the guns. Because it's all about that accuracy. It's all about being able to hit them shots. So as you can see, what I did here is I immediately jumped at the first stop. I went Fatal Fields, and out the first two chests I both got assault rifles. So that's not too much of a good start because I still don't have a shotgun, and then my controller died to make it all worse. But yeah, so either you can go out somewhere far if you're beginning so you can get a custom, or you can jump out the front. Well, really what I was trying to do is I was trying to go for a high kill game, and everything doesn't always work out in the way you plan it in Fortnite. Stuff just happens, so you gotta get kind of used to that. So I'm gonna basically just let you guys see how I let this first fight play out. As you can see, I landed a few shots on him, but he landed way more damage than me, and now I'm forced to retreat. There's people behind me, there's people everywhere, so now I have to heal up as fast as possible. He definitely hit me a lot more than I hit him. I was able to land a couple good shots on him, but nothing to really like stagger him. And now it's time to apply the pressure, using the cover of the house instead of building. It kind of messed him up a little. He actually went up there and got the med kit, which I was going to go for. It's nice of him to bring it down to me. And if you guys seen that, there's also someone behind me who is rushing up to me, but they haven't made any plays yet. They're actually letting me get the heal off, so thank you so much to them. I'm not too sure what was up with that guy. I think his controller might have died, but he brought us some really good loot, so that's all that really matters. And now I'm not sure how many people are left in Fatal, but now I'm up to 150. I got some decent loot, so now we're going to try to finish clearing out Fatal so we can get our mats up, because we only have 200 mats, which is enough for one fight, but nowhere nearly enough of how much we really need. And I see a guy out the corner of my eye. He's hiding behind a tree, so I don't think he's that good. So I just kind of wait for him and, let the sniper do the magic. The new updates are actually really crazy. All the bolts are gone, and now there's only silence and heavies, so you just got to make adjustments to your shots now. And I'm pretty sure the the accuracy, all the snipers have the accuracy of the heavy or something. I'm not sure. I think I heard that somewhere, but yeah, this update is crazy. They took out the submachine guns, and now they're going to replace it with the silence. So there's just a lot of stuff that we're going to have to get used to now, guys. And so coming up this season 8. After I gained myself about 700 to 800 mats, I immediately just started going towards the plane station. Luckily, I found myself a gold AK, and I replaced it for that purple scar. Even though during endgame, I prefer scars over AKs because you can get that faster fire rate and break them building down. So I just started making my way towards the plane station and to get me a little plane so I can go scout out stuff. And honestly, planes have actually changed the game of Fortnite. After scouting for a little while, I started actually getting shot at by somebody, and I immediately started going up. The higher you go, the more distance you can cover after you jump out the plane. I actually was trying to do a maneuver where I jump out the plane and get back in it, so they thought I was bailing. I wasn't too sure where the person was shooting me from, so I was going to go for the high ground, but then I decided I could probably catch my plane if I tried. So I tried to get back in the plane. I tried going for it, not actually noticing where I was going. You never want to be unaware. You always want to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on. Unfortunately, there was a guy right here, and I'm just let you see how this battle played out. During that battle, I actually made a lot of mistakes, and that guy was ripping me up with the minigun. But I stayed calm. I practiced my edits all the time. That's another thing that really helped me out during that fight. So the most important thing to do is really just stay calm and know your opponent. Like, I don't know what he was doing with the minigun when he started spamming the ground. I don't know if his controller died or something, but I took advantage of that opportunity the best I could. Honestly, I don't like the silent snipers because the drop nor the damage, because it hits just as much as a bolt, I think. But still, like, who wouldn't use a gun that hits 150 over a gun that hits 115 or something? And then immediately after this battle, someone on a turret just decided to start spamming me, and I wasn't even sure if he had a sniper or anything. I was just trying to finish off the heal, even for that 15 HP. And I tried to go for the snipe, but unfortunately it didn't connect, and then he just landed a wrecking blow on me. So I decided I gotta get the heal off, and as long as he leaves me alone for a little while, I'll be able to get the heal off. So sometimes you just gotta kind of go for it. I know you only can spam for about 6 seconds before I have to reload, so I tried to get an easy snipe, but he jumped off just in the nick of time because I was about to take his head off. I think he kind of knew from the first shot that I wouldn't miss the second shot, so he kind of just adjusted himself. Sometimes you gotta be prepared. Once I get the heal off, I just try to readjust and hopefully just hit this shot next time. I already knew where the kind of angle is, so I knew that shot. If I miss twice, I'm not gonna miss the third time. So I knew that he was a little too far in the storm. I only have a few seconds, but I have to get these healers off. I wanted his loot really badly, but I wasn't sure if I had enough time. I traded, and since we're at the final 8 people, I trade out that gold AK for a purple scar, just so I can have that extra little bit of fire rate to help me out in the end game. So then I started going towards his loot, and when I thought my plane was still in the storm, but it actually wasn't. Then we got this little coyote here trying to go for my loot. Try to land some easy shots on him, but I realized that he's not in the circle, I'm not in the circle. I don't want to risk that. I don't want to push that over there, or we're not even in a circle. I just want to make my way back towards the circle as quickly as possible and let him come to me. Storm's gonna push him towards me, so after I tag him a few times and he doesn't start building immediately, I already know that he's not that much good of a player. So I try to push it a little more, try to get some easy shots, but none of my shots are connected. So I'm just like, you know, sometimes a bloom on the scar can be atrocious. Sometimes it's your best friend. So I destroy this tree and catch him on the heel, and he's like literally on like 6 HP and just doesn't want to connect. But eventually I just take my time, then I get the kill, and then I'm on to the next. Once I realize that there's only 4 people left, I know I really gotta focus. I really need to buckle down. A plane in this moment wouldn't have been that good, but being in the air and be able to land wherever you want is kind of an advantage. So I tried to go for it, but since it was a 2-tick, I felt like it would take too long, so I bailed on it. It's only 4 people left. Can I call you in like a couple minutes? Yeah, even though there was apples there, I kind of didn't want to go for them because I didn't know if someone was watching me this entire time. So I just wanted to get to the circle, start making my little base out of metal because since it's the strongest material, and I just want to identify where the last remaining 4 targets before I start really pushing anyone. Once you identify where the people are, you can start moving in from there. If they're a bunch of noobs or if they're a bunch of builder pros. So just get in a circle. Last 4 people, just kind of stay calm. Don't be too aggressive. You don't want to be too aggressive, but you don't want to be too passive either. So you kind of want to try to take your shots. You kind of want to mess with them in their battle. And I don't know how that missed, but you know, stuff happens. So, but did you notice I have about about 1500 mats all together? So that's enough to really win the end game. Once I noticed that guy over there, I noticed that he's there, so that's 2 people I have my eyes on. So now there's only 2 other players where I don't know where they're at. After watching him launch, it gives me a feel of what kind of player he is. He's trying to build. He's building okay, not that decent, but it's alright. So I know that he's going to be a high threat at the end game. That guy kind of got demolished in front of me. I could have went for try to snap that last kill, but I don't know where the person was shot him from. So I tried to land some shots on this blue Lynx. I only managed to hit him 23 with my SCAR, and I thought I heard some footsteps over here. So I started looking at the base of my fort, and then I catch an eye of this guy with a rocket launcher aimed at me. So I'm kind of scared in this session because I don't know if he has a sniper or what he's trying to do. So I instantly just go for the rocket play. I don't want to play any games with this guy, so I'll just go for it. And he was just a big weenie, so good thing that he wasn't that good. He had some pretty good loot. I try to grab as much as I can before I started building this base right here because I thought I was still in a circle, not paying attention. You always want to pay attention to where the circle's moving if you're in the circle. And instantly I'll just start going to the edge of the bridge because I don't want to walk on the bridge because I want to use these side rails as cover so I don't have to actually build sidewalls. And then as soon as I get into the ring, I just want to get as much in the middle of the ring as possible and just start building a base out of bricks, which is the second hardest material. I wasn't really completing the entire base. I was kind of trying to just do a couple 90s, and so I don't have to, since I'm on the exact edge of the ring. I know there's no one behind me and there's no one to the side of me, so I managed to get a little bit fall damage on that guy to distract him. So now I'm able to push more towards the middle of the circle. Now I'm directly in the middle, and now they both have to come towards me, and the blue Lynx is the primary target right now. I want to apply all my pressure to the blue Lynx because I know that he's an okay player, and he's already probably been able to heal up with me reloading these rockets, but I just want to keep applying that pressure to him, give him no time to heal, no time to reload his weapons. I just want to keep applying pressure until I feel like it's ready time to rush. As the circle moves in more, I'm trying to move more and more rockets at him. He's trying to throw a couple shots at me, but it's really not doing nothing, and then he gets a little caught in the storm, which is probably making him a little nervous that he's on the edge. So now I know that I only have 3 more rockets, so I'll shoot 1 more, and then I just start rushing him because I know he's going to be on the defensive and I'm on the offensive, which is able to me jump down on him and get that second to last kill. Now it's a 1v1. Now I'm in a high pressure situation. Even though I've rested a little, I just really wanted to apply that pressure to him. He really didn't have time to react to me jumping down and hitting him. So now I just want to use this campfire and locate where's the last person. Since he didn't third party during that entire battle, I knew he couldn't be that good of a player. He's probably camping in a bush or something. But you never want to underestimate your opponent. Always stay focused and stay calm in these high pressure situations. And right now I just started moving towards the circle, and I knew that we both had to start moving, so I just started looking for him. Once I identify him, I know that he's not that good, he's not building, so I shoot a rocket and build. He tried to hit me with the new ice grenade but fails, and then I think he might have iced himself and he actually just died in the storm. It could have been a high kill game. It could have been double digits, but you know, stuff just happens, and that's how you get a kill, a solo royale, guys. So thanks you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want more videos, and enjoy the rest of your 2019, guys. Let's get it.